Morning chaps, how are we all doing? It's Saturday and I'm with me buddy John. John and me used to work together. Say hello, John.
Hello everybody.
Both of you.
Both of you. Hello, the two people watching.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, we're going off. I haven't seen John since last year, so we're heading off on just a little adventure out of town, see what we can see, and hopefully we can you know, sort of put a little bit of a video together for
We're going down the country.
We are indeed, yes.
We're going to Waterford.
We are indeed,
which is a bit away.
It is a little bit, yeah.
We're going on a road trip.
Trip. Yeah, indeed. Thanks for ruining the surprise, John.
I'm sorry.
But there you go.
Sorry.
I'm
Go
only
on.
kidding.
It's your video. Shut up, John.
Come on with us for the laugh, for the crack, and we'll see what we can see, and if there's anything that we can't resist, obviously it'll be up on my little video later. The weather right now is
overcast.
It's overcast and it's Ireland, and expect anything. Yeah. But right now it's 15.5 degrees. Let's get going. Come on for the laugh. Chaps, probably very windy and you're struggling to hear me, but look at that. Isn't there something just totally beautiful about the rugged beauty of Ireland? But yeah, it's very noisy as well with traffic. The rain clouds, the green rolling hills, it's magnificent. We're just outside Carlow and we're moving swiftly on. I've got had a couple of ideas as to where we can head today. We're heading to Waterford City first, and then we are moving on. Chaps, look at this. Isn't this just beautiful? I have no idea what it's called, but it's just that we're between, where are we? We're sort of between Bagenalstown and Kilkenny, and it's just a beautiful little spot. That church is possibly 400 or 500 years old. I'm not saying for definite, I don't know, but it just looks absolutely lovely. And with the, I'm guessing they're cherry blossoms, but they could be piranha fish for all I know. I'm not well up on horticulture or any of that sort of stuff, but it just looks, this is lovely, isn't it? Isn't this just beautiful Ireland, yeah? And the old Celtic cross over there, amazing. But you know what, I'm going to drive in and just have a look from a different angle. Haha, chaps, Paddy's pub. I've landed.
1804.
That's an wow, 220-year-old pub, and I'd say the building itself is even older. Yeah, wowzers, it just looks beautiful. I'm going to get a flipping photograph of that now in a second. So it's gorgeous. Oh, it's so quaint. Chaps, beautiful Waterford City. Freezing Waterford City.
It's Baltic.
It ain't warm, is it? Right, we're going to go and have some lunch in a little restaurant with a certain ambiance that I love. Chaps, the Granville Hotel. They do a magnificent carvery in here, and it's a real old style sort of spot, so we're going to go in here and have the carvery, yeah? Reginald's Tower over there, I do believe, yeah? This is a beautiful hotel. Really oldie worldy sort of style, but the food in here is magnifique. Wow. Oh, lovely. Oh, lads, I'm starving. I am starving. Flipping out, lads. Disappointed. Carvery finished. Next option is 30 minutes away, and it's sort of bar food, which is totally different. You know, that is a major disappointment. I did say to the guy, oh, it's fair enough where they used to do it all day. No, we never did it all day. I won't say I disagree, but I disagree. Anyway, we're going to go somewhere else. That is extremely disappointing, chaps. really disappointed beyond belief, because I was really looking forward to a big slap up roast beef dinner with all the trimmings. But there you go, we'll move on. It ain't the end of the world. In fact, it's far from it. But I don't think John's too impressed either, are you?
No, I'm starving.
We'll be alright, we'll be alright. Moving on. Alright chaps, we've moved on. We've moved out of Waterford City entirely because my hopes and dreams were dashed.
We're in an upmarket place.
I'll tell you where we've come out to. We've come out to the little town of Tramore in County Waterford. And first things first, it's just 3 o'clock and the two of us are starving.
Hanging, we're hanging with
Yeah, hanging, yeah. I'd eat a farmer's arse through a hedge. And we've come into a little restaurant called The Ranch, and we spoke to the very nice proprietor here, yeah. And we've ordered a little bit of food. Now it's burgers and chips, so I'm not even going to bother I'm not even going to bother. Although, you know, listen, there's nothing wrong with burgers and chips, and it could be the best burger I've ever had in my life. But there's no point in me reviewing it except to say whether it was nice or delicious. And when we're finished here, we're going to go down to the seafront just for a couple of minutes, just to show you what it's like. And right now, the weather is absolutely lovely. The sun is shining. For me, it's a little bit cold because, you know, I don't live here, but John is just taking it in his stride.
Hey John, let's go to Waterford, John. I know what we'll do. We'll go down to the Gravel Arms Hotel. The food is great down there. So he says. Place is closed. Now we're here.
What you gonna do, eh? What are you gonna do? Guys, Texas Ranger burger and bacon fries. And John's got a classic ranch. Happy days. Isn't this the business? It looks good. It looks bloody good. This ain't John Tien Beach. It's the Golden Strand on Tramore. The big beach. Tramore, County Waterford, Ireland. I spent my youth down here in the summers, and it still has a certain charm. Brings me back. And this is the little fishing village of Tramore, County Waterford, in Ireland. And again, it's just beautiful in a very different way to how John Tien or Pratamnak or Bangsaray Beach is beautiful. And it's in me heart because it was spent 10-15 years coming here when I was a kid in the I won't tell you. Anyway, moving on, we have a sort of semi-special destination next, which may be our last of the day, and I'm quite stoked to be going there on this semi-historic day, and I'll explain all when we get there. All right, later chaps. Oh wow, chaps, that's the little town of Dungarvan, County Waterford. I guess the wind is probably destroying this little bit of content here, but doesn't it just look beautiful? Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful Ireland, isn't it? When the sun shines, there's nowhere like it, except it's bleeding freezing. Chaps, this is probably our last little point of interest for today, and we are in the wonderful seaside town of Cove, formerly known as Queenstown. And right out there, told you I had a little bit of history for you. Right out there, 112 years ago, yesterday, the Titanic was moored out there somewhere. Now, I don't exactly know for sure.
Probably out there.
And it departed Ireland on its fateful maiden voyage on the, I think, 12th of April 1912, which is yesterday, 112 years ago. And right over there, that building over there, is the White Star Line offices. And I'm guessing that that was the point of embarkation for those poor people who left Ireland aboard Titanic. And that's a little bit of history, isn't it? A little important bit of history too. And this is a fantastic, beautiful little town. I've been here many, many times. Look at those beautiful houses.
That's the
shops.
beer patch. It's in bits.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's the one. Beautiful little town. All those coloured fronted buildings. Very beautiful. Again, it's a part of Ireland's rugged beauty. In the summer time, there's nowhere like it on a warm day. In the winter time, there's nowhere like it on a freezing cold day.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is lovely.
It's beautiful in summer.
So there we are. There's a beautiful monument over here which we shall go over to next, and I'll give you a look before we leave you. Just across the street here. And that red brick building just at the end of that sort of cluster of buildings, that was the Cunard Line office. I think they were the owners of the Mauritania. I think, no, I could be wrong here. Which was in direct competition with White Star Line, whose office is directly over there. Beautiful little town this, and obviously its history is enhanced by the I suppose infamy of it being Titanic's last port of call before that fateful night. I think everything around this area is sort of based on the wow. Wow. Based on the infamy of what sort of happened here. White Star Line office, Scots building, circa 1830, subsequently remodelled in the morning of April the 11th, 1912. Titanic passengers checked in here at the White Star Line office. They embarked by tender from the pier behind this building. Of the 123 who left from Cove, only 44 survived and completed their journey to New York. Wow, isn't that amazing? Wowzers. Real slice of history here, chaps. A real slice of history. Of course, there has to be a bar attached to the phone. Oh look! Captain Birdseye. Whoa! God, it's a bit cold now to be sitting out, if I'm brutally honest. Captain E.J. Smith, that was his retirement voyage. Go out in a sort of blaze of glory, which for the wrong reasons he did, of course, yeah. How sad. How sad indeed. Beautiful. Beautiful little town. Love this little town.
Well, never mind, it's grand. I was gonna ask for money for it.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Well, that was most interesting. That monument, John, over there, I couldn't video it because of the music, copyrighted music. So
Was there music playing?
there was, yeah, in the bar next door, yeah. So fabulous little town. I think the buildings with their pastel colours
They look lovely.
really sort of,
They hark to a time past.
they do, yeah. I was going to compare it to Miami Beach. Has a lot of
Does it?
a lot of buildings.
Doesn't have a
along-
character. They're trying desperately hard to get themselves.
People from Miami could be watching.
Like, I know why I can't,
Lusitania.
Oh,
it's not like a flat.
It doesn't. Yeah, exactly.
that monument back
This
there
is a
was.
monument for the Lusitania.
Oh. Lusitania, in memory of the survivors and victims brought ashore on the 7th of May 1915. So, Titanic isn't its only maritime claim to fame. Fame. Wow. And that monument over there is to the victims of the sinking of the Lusitania. Which if
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 122. 122 names.
I've no idea what the loss was on
This was
Lusitania.
also supposed to be huge.
Amazing.
Survivors and victims who were brought ashore here.
I know. Amazing, isn't it? Okay, chaps, moving on. We've got to start making our way back to Dublin now. It's 2 hours plus. Chaps, that's it for the day, really. It's 6 p.m. It's time to head back towards sunny Dublin. And we're done. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in, both of you. And see you during the week. There'll be more to do. So, with that in mind, good luck, good night. May our God go with you. Don't forget your shovel. And most importantly of all,
From Sunny Cove, have a good time all the time.
I can think of someone who does it a little bit better, John. But, you know, that'll do nicely. Thank you very much. And good night from me and good night from him.